Guys, can you hear that? Can you hear the silence? Yeah, that's the bears. Welcome back, everyone, to another Hbar update. And as I told you, I called the bottom once again. Even when we had the scary candle, I maintained my calmness. In the Discord, I was cool, calm, and collected. In fact, we were in a live stream as this was losing the low. My students, as I was focusing on Bitcoin and calling the Bitcoin bottom exactly, go check out my last couple of Twitter and YouTube updates, as well as today's Bitcoin one. We run through that. But in that call, as I was focused on calling the Bitcoin bottom and doing it exactly, one of my students brought my attention to Trias, VeChain, Hbar, because in my YouTube updates, I was saying that there are certain key levels that I need to maintain. And during this live stream in the Discord, we were actually currently underneath 9968 as of that time. I then maintained my bias that I am bullish because I believed that the Bitcoin bottom was in, and that Trias, VeChain, Hbar, and all the other cryptos that lost their key levels, Hbars being 9968, I just then suggested for the daily candle close, we will actually reclaim it. If I'm assuming Bitcoin is bottomed and telling people Bitcoin is bottomed, then the alts are bottom too, and they will reclaim those lows. We called it exactly as predicted. So if you want to get these signals as early as possible, the best thing to do is to be in the Discord community. I'm in them way more than YouTube and way more than Twitter. These are paying customers. These are paying students. So I need to be giving all my time to them. I'm lucky enough that I can also give my time to you guys on the YouTube channel. But if you want to get to that next level quicker, then you know what to do. I'm in there supporting you daily, and I mentor you through the twice a week live streams, with the last one being 1.5 hours and also recorded for the people that missed it. So we not only just called this bottom and gave you this free trade all the way until this price point, but we also called this bottom exactly. When I do say that, this is just like a signal that you can DCA, you can spot trade. I'm not a leverage trader. The only real times I like leverage trading is down over here. This is when we enter a leverage trade on VeChain. That is absolutely legendary right now. I'll post it on my screen. This is also a trade that the entire Discord community took, and we're all laughing to the bank expecting higher, because if we look at Hbar, and if you've been following me for a 6-month period or even longer, you'd know I constantly say over the months that Hbar and VeChain's chart are exactly the same. I understand they've got nothing to do with each other, but you need to realize over time that there are multiple patterns in the market that no one's going to teach you. It's only going to come from experience. And I noticed over time, especially over the last year, that pretty much every move on Hbar mirrors VeChain. So what we are seeing over here, and what we were saying on both coins, is that if we hold this low, we're going to break the high. And we're just currently ranging between the two. But as we're in a bull market, we are believing in higher. I also made you guys aware, when I draw this, it's a rough guide. It's not exactly what I'm saying in this area. I expect higher than this area. Of course, when I point at this, I'm expecting that, okay? But when I'm drawing out this pullback situation here, it could happen from this level back down, or it could exactly do what I said over there. So it's just a rough guide, pretty much just trying to tell you that in this area right over here, we see a correction. As long as we hold the key level support that I mentioned, then we're looking for a breakout. And you're seeing we're breaking out of this huge level of resistance. We penetrated it, confirmed its support, hitting the resistance right now. So even if we get a rejection and fall back to 11.7, 12 cent, that is fine, guys. But understand, once 13 cent is cleared, which currently is, but we need to wait for the daily candle close, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 10K as quick as possible. So literally share it on Twitter, tag me, feedback on Twitter, everything. Push this into your communities, because there's no point in following people that are just lying to you anymore. If you want solid TA that's actually going to guide you through the market moves, guys, I've called the Hbar bottom exactly from down over here. Every single bottom I've actually called from over here. I called multiple bullish divergences, as well as it actually being on the golden pocket. This is a sign that we're going to break this high, and I was getting laughed at when I said we're going to break 7.5 cent. We eventually flipped in support. I called that bottom exactly for you, and then again I called this bottom exactly for you, and I was confident doing it. Yet you see the comments, I'm getting belittled, go back to school, it doesn't affect me. I just laugh at it, guys. When I mention it, don't think I'm getting offended by mentioning it. What I actually hate is people in the comments saying, Louis, you don't need to listen to it. I'm not listening to it. I'm taking the piss out of it. So we have broken out. We're expecting 15 18, 20, and 22 cent, all by calling these last three long-term macro bottoms, this one, and this micro one over here. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for giving me your time daily. If you want to get to the next level quicker, then continue watching these videos. Try and watch every single video on the channel. You're going to learn TA like that. If you want to get there even quicker, I've got an ebook that's £30 full stop. You have that for the rest of your life. It gives you my strategy all written out. But if you want me one-to-one, I do mentorship, but the cheapest option is the Discord community. That's why I always push it, because I'm in there daily and nightly. I've got students in there that I trust, that I've taught one-to-one and are successful, and are six-figure plus traders in there sharing their own ideas. I share my trades for you to learn from. I share my portfolio, and every time I buy, for you to learn from. So guys, if you also want live streams to mentor you, then join the Discord. It's only $25 a month or £20. You don't need to worry about conversions. It's all done automatically on the website. Just sign up and I'll get you in there before the end of the day, because we have another live stream again tonight. Cheers everyone.